wanna fly.
Alright, what is going on guys, Simply welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video onto my channel. So in today's video what we're actually talking about is actually the road trip skin and like what's actually going to be looking like when it comes to Fortnite. Obviously, if you don't know, this is a skin that you get after completing 7 of the week challenges, or you have to complete every single challenge in that week and you have to do that for 7 weeks in a row and you get this skin. I'm going to be showing you what we actually think it's going to be looking like or something similar, and I'll be proving why it's going to be looking like this. So before we get into this video, I want to make sure everyone is subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on. Also, if you want to, you can like the video, that would also help out a lot. Plus the shout out of the day is going to go on screen now. If you want a chance to get a shout out, all you need to do is comment hashtag so simple and then you will enter yourself in a chance to get a shout out in the next video. So getting on to the main part of this video about the road trip skin and what it's actually going to be looking like. So far it hasn't actually been added to the code, but we will get, I think we are going to get something added to the code the next update surely, because we're on like the 5th week and we're closing to like the 6th week, so they surely are going to add something into the code soon about this skin, so we will find out what it's going to look like officially soon. Basically from Save the World we get like some certain skins that do end up like making it across the battle royale. We've seen this done in the past before, and like certain skins and certain items as well from Save the World also get added into battle royale mode. So if we take a look at the road trip skin, I'm going to put a picture of like the kind of like the shadow of it that we all have like seen when you go into the challenges section. This is what the road trip skin actually looks like, except this is just a shadow, we can't actually see it obviously, but I'm going to show you a skin on screen at the same time of what the skin looks like from Save the World. This one's actually called the Cloak Star, and if you can see, it kind of looks like pretty much the same. If you kind of like tilted this round so it's like face onto the camera and like you made it into a shadow, obviously this would actually look like pretty much identical to the road trip skin. So this could be what the road trip skin's gonna look like. I can't confirm that. It could be something else, it could be anything else that just looks the same as that obviously. But if you go into Save the World as well, I don't like play Save the World much, but apparently if you go into Save the World there's actually a road trip kind of like challenges menu, or not a challenges menu, but there's kind of like a road trip kind of game mode type thing. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with any of this. I'm also going to give you guys a bit of a story mode of what actually happens, or what's actually happening so far with like kind of like the week challenges menus and like kind of like the load screens that we are getting. I'm going to put up a picture of the week 1 load screen of what that actually kind of looked like when we actually got it in week 1 obviously. If you can see the drift skins in that kind of like picture, and this is kind of what the story is. The drift skin and the Ragnarok came through the crack and like the sky obviously, and they're kind of like traveling around the map, but obviously the rift is about to shrink. It's already shrinking right now, and by the 21st of August the rift will be completely gone. So on the 21st the rift will be completely gone, and it's kind of like a race against time. These guys, or the drift and the Ragnarok, need to escape through this crack before it closes obviously. But there's something to do with the bunker in this whole thing that we don't, this is the one part that we don't know, something to do with the bunker, because in their map it actually leads towards the bunker in Wailing Woods. This bunker got added like a season or 2 ago, I can't remember, but it's like kind of been there and nothing's really happened with it. One of the theories is that the Cloak Star, or the one that I showed, or this road trip skin, the kind of like blockbuster skin, is actually being trapped in that bunker or something, and like the kind of these drift and like the Ragnarok people need to kind of like, I don't want to say defeat them because that sounds cringy, but they kind of need to like get rid of them basically to get back through the crack. So something to do with this road trip skin, we're not sure what it is, but something to do with that road trip skin is going to be happening soon on the week 6 or week 7. If you look at the week 6 loading screen challenge, I'm going to put a picture on screen now. You can actually see there's actually going to be some sort of movie. This is going to be part of the in-game event. We're not sure what's going to be happening with that in-game event. All we know is the rift's going to be shrinking. There's going to be some sort of movie. If you look at the top right where the rift is, you can see it already has shrinked in this picture back to like the original size, and on this day it's actually going to be fully closing. We're going to get some sort of like in-game event with a movie and stuff, and this is where the road trip is going to be revealed. I don't think it'll be revealed as soon as week 6 starts. I think it's going to be closer to like week 7. Like there's going to be some sort of in-game event obviously on the 21st, which is a Tuesday, which is a week from today actually. So just get ready on the 21st for some in-game event. We've got no idea what it's going to be, but apparently it's got something to do with the rift already shrinking and completely disappearing. We haven't had too much stuff to do with the story in season 5 so far. We're kind of waiting for stuff to happen still. This is kind of like our first like main kind of thing that's been going on so far. Like apart from that, like this is kind of been a really dry season. Like last season we had like all about the rocket and like the meteor, all that kind of stuff. This season we have nothing. We've had like the rift or the crack in the sky, which hasn't done anything at all until now, and all it is, it's like shrinking, which isn't the most exciting thing at all so far. But there's going to be some sort of like disaster type thing. Like last season we had like the rocket kind of like done whatever it did, I don't even know what it was, and then the meteor kind of crash, we had that in season 4. No, the meteor actually happened in season 3 I think, for season 4, yeah that's right. So we're still waiting for something to happen this season. We've got no idea what it could be at all yet. Some people are actually saying it could be like something to do with the Viking village, because we've not heard anything about that, but honestly I've got no idea what it could be. I think it's gonna be something big, because Fortnite have been like really quiet recently, which means they're usually like working on a lot of stuff. Because when Fortnite's quiet and everyone's kind of like, alright, what's happening on? Nothing's happening. Fortnite always come up with something like massive, like usually anyway. So we're just waiting for something big. I'm hoping it's something really big. It could be a potential a whole new map or something, we're not sure yet. Anyway, I'm gonna end off this video here. There will be some gameplay to watch to like finish off this video. I'll like play on after this. So remember to subscribe, turn notifications on, like this video, comment hashtag source7 for a chance to get a shout out, and if you simp guys later, peace. I think someone.
He's in Dusty. He's in.
Really in
In the building. I can see him.
Somebody pushing around from the left.
He's right below me. He's right below me.
Let's get this guy. You ain't got him.
Another guy here.
This is very, very dodgy.
Not fun. He's just got finished straight away. Oh no,
Don't
the
get
storm.
Oh my god, that took off 10. That takes off 10, what?
No buildings, what?
I hate those RPGs, it just destroys everything. It's annoying. Oh, they're getting into a build fight. We need to third party this.
Like the guy up there, northwest, let them
Shut
fight
down.
out. I need to quickly pop this last bandage a minute to get me up to 75.
You got any more? No.
I've got one here.
Cheers. You get any minis? No.
No. I'm gonna use this scar.
Got one bounce pad and some traps, but I don't think I'm gonna be using that.
I've got 3 bounce pads. Yeah, I'll give you them.
Alright, cheers. We'll be using that to get into zone. Or I will be anyway.
There he
Let's
is,
try getting some
he's
shots
building.
off. But don't risk it. Right, we need to go. We're low-key running out of mats, so just keep an eye on that.
Oh, I could use this bounce pad here. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't. I thought I could.
They're pushing.
There's only one guy left.
Let's get him. Easy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just don't get beasted.
Oh no. Oh no. I was back in.
I'm gonna block myself in. Reload my weapons.
I'm trying to watch this, but try not to get finished by him. He's just non-stop building. I think he's panic building.
Yeah.
Storm's coming in.
It's going this way, what? That's really weird. I got him. No way, he's so low.
Oh.
No, I'm in zone.
He's running it. Russian. I'm done in. That's it, I'm gone.
No. I'm so low. And so is he though. Okay,
I
so
know
it's
if you
on.
risk it, you're risking your life.
Don't come in.
Last zone's last, the next zone's last zone.
No!
Oh.
What? That's BS. How is he sitting there waiting for me? How did he know I was coming out there?